Hey guys, welcome back to this episode. And hi, David.
Hello.
David is the guy that doesn't want to show his face yet. Okay, so today I received a question and it's about depression. What is depression, and has someone listening right now been through depression? David, have you been through depression?
Yeah, I mean, maybe like a mild form of it, you know. Yeah, I think so. Because sometimes you just feel like maybe things aren't going according to plan or how you planned out your life.
Okay.
Or maybe things happen to you and you wonder, why is it happening to me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you just feel like sad, like some deep sadness, and you can't, like me, when it happens to me, I can't even really explain why I'm sad. I'm just very sad. You see? Yeah.
Okay. I have been through depression before, and I think it's beyond sadness. I wasn't sad. I was accusing myself.
Okay.
I could have done better, but I didn't do better. I was blaming myself because I knew I had the options.
Yeah.
But then I chose something else.
Like you expected more from yourself and you weren't meeting your own expectation.
Yep.
Okay.
What was your depression story?
Okay. So for me, there was a time in my life that I think it was before I went to do my masters or something, right?
Okay.
And then I had a plan.
Mine too.
Yeah, really. and then whilst like I was getting everything ready, I had a plan.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, learn this, apply for this and this company kind of job because I want to give my family like a better, life. Right? I want to do well in my career and everything. And then there was one time I applied for like more like 10 jobs or something. And there was this one particular day I got rejection letters from all of them.
Oh wow.
In one single day. I remember like I was just lying on the floor. I was like, whoa, like what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Like I'm doing everything by the book.
Yes.
Coach, like I'm learning hard, I'm working hard. Like what is wrong? And also so my friends called me that day. They were like, oh, let's go out. I couldn't even like get up to even go out and enjoy life.
Oh wow.
I was just disappointed in myself. It was just bad.
Yeah, that's an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Sorry for the car that shakes. But then if you've also been through a depression, please let us know in the comments below. What was mine? Mine was I don't know if I want to share, but then let's go. It was work related, and I had gotten a job which was really interesting, salary wise and everything, but then it wasn't the comfort that I was used to. I was more used to the corporate or embassy environment because I did work in, and that place we had to start all over. He was now establishing the business in Côte d'Ivoire. I was back then in Abidjan, and because it was unknown to me, the environment and certain things, I wasn't comfortable. But then it was uncomfortability is room for growth, and I was scared to grow.
Yeah.
So to cut the story short, I left. I quit the thing, and he begged me. He said he will increase my salary, and he was a white man, and I was like, nah, these white people, they want to use money to say what. So then I was already I had decided to leave.
Yeah.
There was so many stuff, okay, but I think that I could have done better. I could have stayed. I could have been happier. So I beat myself up emotionally. I beat myself up psychologically, and I wasn't ready for that. I used to cry every night because that was difficult, because I was like, why didn't I stay? Like, what can't I take? A lot of things. That's depression. And I used to apply for other places, but they were not working. And my mom was like, why did the man curse you? Because I had that reputation of I live here, I get here, you know that thing.
Exactly. And
my depression brought me closer to God. Yes, it did, because it helped me to reconnect on God. What is not happening in my life? Why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? God, please help me. Bring away. Like I used to cry and pray, and it brought me closer to God. Is your depression bringing you closer to God? That's the purpose.
Yeah, that is.
It is the purpose of life.
It's like God. Is it like God trying to show you that you need Him? Do you think it is?
God is trying to show you that you need Him anytime, everywhere. But He uses situations, circumstances. If you say you want to go this way and he says no, don't go, and you say I'm going, you'll be like, okay, you still come back to me. You know, you still come back to me, and I have come back like real time to him. And after that depression season, I had an opportunity to study in an American institution because I was applying for work. It wasn't working. I was like, okay, so what am I doing? Let's go do masters. And I think it prepared me because when I got into the master environment, whoa, it was difficult. It was different from the educational experience I had, because I had a Cambridge one and I also had a Ghanaian system. This was different, the American one.
Was it more challenging?
More challenging because the mark you had to get was 80 and above, no below. So I had to press on, I had to study, and I knew something that I wouldn't want to go back to that state of depression, because that's a state of failure. So I had to push myself, to challenge myself enough to make it through it, and here I am making it. So I needed that in a way. Now I understand.
But what does the Bible say about that? Like when you feel, I don't know how to say, like hopeless. What would you recommend, like some verses or a story in the Bible that can help someone going through that? Like
when you feel hopeless, you have to turn to God. But like what verse right now, I don't know. But maybe the subscribers will know, so you can help us with the comments. But like, I believe in a thing. God uses good and bad to draw you close to Him. So if you understand that this season is meant to work on my relationship with Him, what is He trying to show me? What do I have to grow into? I learned something that in this life, if you don't grow out of a stage or a situation, it will come back to you.
Nice.
You're supposed to learn from it, grow from it, then get out of it.
That's nice.
It is nice. So for all the comments we've been receiving, as in I'm not wearing my seatbelt, people, this is my seatbelt. I just wear it like this. So it was a pleasure to do this video. If you guys have questions, don't feel free to send us your questions. We will respond. Bye.